Do you know there are real people out there? Actual people who come and sit in seats at live training events. Shock, horror, I know, but this week we're talking all things live training. Hi, I'm Sam Nordberg. Welcome to this week's mini training, and this week we're talking about live training or live workshops. So that's face-to-face events. Now, the wonders of the online world is that you can reach people anywhere, anytime. But there is still great things to be said about running face-to-face training, namely the fact that there is a real person sitting there, a real tangible person. I love running and facilitating face-to-face training because there is someone there. You've got facial expressions, you've got someone to interact with, you've got a person that you can really help to understand a concept, and I enjoy that. As a facilitator, I really like that. It's part of the reason I didn't love doing webinars, is because you just speak at a screen for an hour and you can't see. I don't like it. I really don't like it. It's horrible. So, face-to-face workshops. Now, obviously there are some downsides. So one is people actually have to be near you or willing to travel to you to be able to attend the workshop, and that can be a problem. But they still hold a lot of strength, and for several different reasons. One is you can use them as lead generation. So if you've got a venue or one you can hire fairly cheaply, you can put on free or very low cost events to fill your list. This is a great way for people to get to know you, get to know your stuff, get to know your personality, and to come and see you and to learn a bit about you. You can give them some really good content on the day. They can love what you do and they can buy into the next level that you're running. So that lead generation style works really well. You could look at running low-cost events. So rather than your free or lead generation tool, this is a low-cost product. You can look at events anywhere from $59 to $159, $250 to come and spend half a day or a day with you learning some stuff. Now again, this is a great way to offer your clients something affordable, but also for them to get a bit of you and to like you. This helps them buy into higher level programs. And lastly, one of the great things about face-to-face is you can use it as your high-level option. So if your low level has been online or self-directed, self-paced learning, then coming and spending a day with you live, one-on-one or in a small group could be your high-level offer. And again, this face-to-face workshop style really works well for delivering that. So face-to-face delivery, doesn't matter whether you're using it for lead generation or low-cost or high-end product, is a really great form of delivery. It does vary a little bit from online. So you've got a person there in front of you and you've got the opportunity to be able to engage with them, and that means your delivery style has to be a little bit different. Make sure you implement lots of question and answer sessions. Make sure you get to know the person at the other side, and make sure you give them during the day, make sure you give them time, there you go, during the day, to get involved, to implement, to ask questions, to participate, to stand at the front, whatever it might be, but get them involved. Now, to make this whole thing easier, down below the video I've included a copy of a session plan template, which is something we use for running very formalized face-to-face sessions. It includes lots of things, including your objectives for the session, so that's the why you're running it, the things you need to run your session, and then a timed slot breakdown of what's going to happen at what times. Now, this is great for running big formalized training, but don't overlook it even if you're just running small workshops. It's a really good way to get organized, to put a system in place, and then to be able to replicate, especially if you're using it for lead generation. The other thing it becomes really handy for is if you start to get bigger. So you start to expand and someone else runs the sessions for you, or someone else preps the sessions for you, or you franchise and so someone else is running sessions somewhere else in the country or in the world. Session plans are a great way to keep track of everything that's going to happen in a face-to-face session and list it all down. So grab your template down below. You feel free to fill it in and use it for any face-to-face workshops that you're running. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Have you run face-to-face before, and is it something you're thinking of doing? Tell me all about it down in the comments box below. And as always, I will see you in the next video.